Listening Test 6, page 59. You are going to hear a radio program about a skip tracer. For questions 1 to 8, choose the best answer, A, B, C or D.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff Brown on Talk Radio WYBX. Today we're going to hear about a very unusual man who does a very unusual job. And here to tell us about him is our reporter, Eric Bramley, who's always looking for stories with a difference.
Hi, Jeff. It's good to be here.
Your stories are always interesting, Eric. So, what have you found for us today?
Well, I recently heard about a fascinating man, Frank Ahern, who finds people who don't want to be found and helps other people disappear.
You mean he's a magician?
No, he doesn't make them disappear. He just helps them. He's a skip tracer. That means he looks for people who have already disappeared or run away, leaving debts, unpaid employees, or angry business partners. But Ahern also helps people who need to disappear. You know, there are many honest people out there whose lives are in danger. They need to disappear because they're being stalked, followed or threatened by violent business partners or dangerous criminals.
That is a very unusual job, though I must say, I thought the police dealt with things like that.
Well, they don't or can't deal with every case. Sometimes the police are called in only after the victim has been injured or killed. And not every case is criminal. Anyway, Ahern is a very busy man. As well as helping people whose lives are in danger, Ahern helps people with financial problems. Since the global financial situation has worsened, more and more people are turning to Ahern for help to start new lives.
What made him take up a job like that?
Ahern's father ran illegal gambling clubs in New York. When he was a young man, Ahern applied to join the New York police, but changed his mind when he arrived for his medical test and saw all the police uniforms. They must have reminded him of his childhood. I imagine the police inspected his father's business from time to time. So he got a job as an undercover agent instead, catching shop employees that were stealing. One of his colleagues there was a skip tracer. The idea appealed to him and he decided to become one himself.
It all sounds very exciting, but how does he go about finding someone who doesn't want to be found?
It's quite simple, really. Ahern says that when people run away, they leave their debts behind, but they often pay for their flights with their credit cards. They don't realise he can access their credit cards and their household bills as well. He can also trace their mobile phone calls.
So that's how he traces people. But how does he help people disappear?
Actually, he's got a lot of tricks to help people not only disappear, but to stay that way.
Isn't all this illegal? I mean, helping people run away from the law.
Oh, Ahern is very firm on that issue. He won't do anything illegal. He won't make fake identities or fake people's deaths. He says that he's just helping innocent people get away from people who might hurt them.
All this must cost a lot of money. How much does he charge?
Well, the price varies, depending on how easy or complex the case may be. It could be $30,000 or more. However, he charges victims of stalkers and abusive partners very little, and sometimes nothing at all. He considers it a service to help people in these situations.
Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking to Eric about...